How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Farming Simulator 19 Survival Series. So, a few days has gone by since the previous episode, and the crops is actually ready to harvest. So, we're going to jump into that today and get all of that knocked out. And maybe, depends on how long that takes, but maybe we can do baling as well. Because we have a bit more money than we did in the previous episode, because obviously we have some passive income, and as I said, it's been a few days, so yeah, we've got $245,000, and we still need to sell that combine as well. So basically, everything that we make out of that combine is going to be money in hand, because I think the new combine with the new header is going to be about 240. So yeah, we might actually have a bit of extra money for a baler, which would be great. I would love to do some bales, and we'll have to get a bigger bale fork than the one that we've got, but that's fine. That's not a big deal. Right, we're going to put this over here, and what we are going to do first is, well, we need to take that into the shop to get it sold, but we need to take care of our animals real quick, and I want to see if they've been breeding at all. So I have taken care of them a little bit off screen. Well, I've just basically cleaned up. I haven't fed them or anything because they're alright. They need a bit of food, but they're still fine. Oh, and I also bought another broom because I got tired of walking up and down with the broom, because you can't run with it. You can only walk with it, and that was annoying. So yeah, for 15 bucks, I just bought another one. So sheep, no, they haven't been breeding. Have we been getting some wool? Yes, okay, so we've got 1 and about a 3/4 pallet, which is fine. And chickens, they've probably been breeding. Yes, okay, we've got 166 chickens. Does it say here how much food they've got? No. But it should say over here. Yeah, so they're about a little bit less than half. So we need to put, wow, more than 8,000 liters that takes. So it probably takes about 10, looking at that. Probably takes about 10,000 liters. But I think we bought some food recently. I don't remember. It's been a few days since I recorded the previous episode, so I can't really remember. But I think we did. We'll have a look as we leave the farm. Lift that up. There we go. And yeah, a lot of what we are growing at the moment is going to be chicken feed anyway. So hopefully we won't have to buy any food anymore. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I know we put some wheat in the ground. I don't know if I'll keep all of the wheat for chickens or just some of it. But we'll see. We'll see what the harvest looks like at the end. Right, is there pallets over there? Yes, okay. There's 3 pallets over there. Beautiful. Right, these trees, we'll see how they do. We spoke about that in the previous episode, because they do overhang the road quite a bit. But I think that'll sort itself out. Anyway, this thing is stupidly slow, so I'm not going to make you guys sit through me driving this up to the shop. I'll just jump cut, and I'll see you guys when we're up there. Alright, coming up to the shop, and yeah, that takes a while doing 25 kilometers an hour, but the skid steer was even worse at 13, I think it was. Oh, and that reminds me, someone mentioned in the comments on the previous episode that the trailer that I bought does actually have ramps. So I need to look into that and see how that works. So yeah, that would have been nice to know when I drove that, or before I drove it back. So yeah, anyway, whoever that was, thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm definitely gonna look into it. I wanted to sell that, not repair, but it's fine. We'll repair it and sell $100,000. Oh, beautiful. Right, we've got $377,000. Man, we could actually buy a much bigger combine than what I wanted to buy. I'm not going to. Well, maybe. Nah. I won't buy anything like stupidly expensive. But I was thinking about this. The 2566. But maybe we could go a bit bigger. I mean, we've got more money. 7150. I haven't actually looked into that. But how much is that? Oh, that's expensive. 353, 310. That's what we had. 8,000 liters. 285. 10,000 liters. I think the case, though. But it's in between these two. This is an interesting one. Capacity. 16,000. Man, I don't know. Let's have a look. Wheels, we can do... That's nice. A lizard. Ooh. I like the wide tires on that. Much wider than that. So either we go really wide, or we go dual wheels. Okay, but maybe what I should do first is... Because we can afford this, and I think we should go with this. Windows, we'll leave standard design. Monitor, that is a extra monitor up there. Flexible cutter, I don't know. Engine, ooh, okay, that can get a lot more expensive. That is 326, 378. I don't know if we need that though. 7150, 230,000. Ooh, foldable, that'll be nice. 233,000. Right, so 7150. Let's have a look and see the cutter head on that. So I know the other one, what is it, 25 something, can take just about a 12.5, but it gets very, very close. So that can take sort of that. That is 9240. 12.5. I think we could actually get away with a 13.7. 9240 head on that. Why is that 12.5 though? $81,000. So expensive. And that has got its own sort of trailer thing as well. So we don't have to buy that. Interesting. Right. I think that's what we're going to do. Because that can get a nice long auger pipe on it. Where this, that is max. And that works on a 12.5. Barely, but it does work. I think we're going to go for this. And I think we're going to make it look a bit more mean with some black wheels. I want to go with the white tires. I generally do duals on this. But I really like the look of those white tires, especially in black with the lower profile. That looks nice. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the 1600. Sorry, 16,000. I don't like the canvas. I like it open at the top, so we're going to do that. And Windows, we'll just go standard design. That is the monitor. We'll take the monitor. Why not? I don't know what this really does. Well, let's go with flexible. Sounds better. And pipe, we are definitely going to go... Ooh, that is movable. Interesting. We'll go foldable, and I think that's movable as well. Yeah, that'll be good. Right. Should we go for $35,000? 7150 instead of 6150. That gives us extra 50-ish horsepower. 52. Maybe in the long run it is better, because then we don't really have to trade this in. Because it's got a big tank, a very big tank actually, and if it's got a lot of power, we never have to trade this. We can just keep it and buy some other combines as well. When the farm progresses and we start getting into helpers and that sort of thing. I think we're going to go with that. So that's 238. And then we add about 80 to that, which should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is scary. But I think it's a good... Yeah, I think it's a good deal. Right, we're going to do that, 138. And I think we'll be fine in terms of finances for seeding and all of that. Because we don't need, like, a huge amount of seed. Not going to be that expensive. 13.7. We're going to buy this. Yeah, let's buy it secondhand as well. The combine was secondhand. We'll do secondhand on that, and we'll get these serviced up at the farm. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Those wheels, though. Man, that looks nice. I hope this thing... Oh yeah, it does have a tow hitch, so it should be able to tow this just fine. Oh, it sounds beautiful. What a machine. Love this thing. I haven't used it, but I love it. Okay, let's have a look at the interior. Nice. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. All right, beautiful. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is our brand new case combine. And it's the first piece of case equipment that we have on the farm, surprisingly, because I actually do like case. But that is a monster. That is just... Oh, it looks beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to drive this back to the farm and get it serviced and get the header serviced. And we're going to be prepping for harvest. And then we'll test this baby out for the first time. And yeah, this should speed up harvest immensely. And we've definitely got quite a bit of money left. So $67,000. Maybe we should just have a quick look at how much a baler is. So I'll have a look at that. And when we come back, I'll let you guys know. And then we'll hop into that. We might just, I don't know, do... Well, no, it doesn't actually matter. I was going to say we might have to do a bit of logging before we buy a baler so we can have the money. But we're going to do a harvest before we need the baler so we can sell the crop and we'll have more than enough money for a baler. So that's fine. We're definitely going to be doing baling on this crop and on all the crops from here on in. Although I have to say, I don't know if I ever mentioned that I had straw me on in this series. I got rid of that. So there's a few reasons why, but yeah, so I got rid of that. So we're only going to get straw from crops that are supposed to give straw, not from things like soybeans and canola and corn and that. So yeah, we're not going to get that, so only wheat and barley and that sort of thing. But we've got some of that on the field, so that's absolutely fine. Anyways, we are at the farm, but I'm going to get all of this serviced up and cleaned up and all of that good stuff, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, all serviced and washed up, and isn't she a beauty? Oh my goodness, that is a very, very handsome combine, even if I have to say so myself. Anyway, so yes, that is cleaned up and ready to go, and it's serviced, and the head was serviced, and also I've got the John Deere hooked up to the trailers over there, so we're going to be using the John Deere for this harvest, for pulling the trailers, and yeah, all there is to it is, well, to test it, to see how this baby rolls. So I'm going to do one line with you guys. And yeah, then we'll jump into a time lapse and get this all knocked out. Beautiful. I love the sound as well. What a nice machine. Absolutely loving this. Absolutely loving it. Right, so that is what she sounds like and runs like. And from here on in, we are going to jump into a time lapse and get all 3 fields knocked out real quick. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, that is harvest complete, and I got everything washed up and put away, so I decided to put the combine in this shed instead of that one there, and I've got the seeder in there now, and the plow is in the shed over there, and then I've still got the cultivator back there, but that's fine because we don't ever use that. But yeah, this thing is big. It basically takes up the entire shed. I mean, there's very little room on each side, and it worked beautifully. That made harvest so much quicker and so much easier. I mean, it's only 1:45 at the moment, so yeah, absolutely amazing piece of equipment. I'm very, very happy about that purchase. I also got the John Deere washed up and put away, as well as the trailers. Although we are going to be using the trailers again now. I didn't really think about that when I washed them. But yeah, we're going to grab the Voltra because it's quick. And we are going to be selling some grain. So let's have a look at that real quick. We'll just get this hooked up first. So what I am thinking is, if we have a look at this, we've got 1,150 bushels of wheat, 1,254 bushels of barley, and 840 bushels of canola. So I think we're going to keep about 150 bushels of wheat for the chickens. And I think we can feed them barley as well, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to sell all of that, and we're going to sell all of the canola. So wheat at the moment is selling at a decent price at Fair Oak stores at $42 per bushel. It's going down, but it's fine. Barley is sitting at 34, which seems a bit low, but I think we're going to sell it anyway. And canola is sitting at a pretty decent $78. So yeah, that is the plan for now. And when we're done with that, we will head up to the shop, I guess, and buy a baler. So yeah, the baler that I'm looking at is going to be about, I think about $80,000-ish, somewhere around there. So yeah, we need a bit of money. So we're going to sell the crops and everything first, and then we'll go buy that. So anyway, we're going to get all of this sold, and I'll catch you guys when we're done. Okay, that is crops sold. So I thought about hanging on to the barley for a while because I don't think the price was great, but I decided to go ahead and sell it anyways because we need the money. So I am back at the shop. I dropped off the trailers and we are going to be buying a baler. So the one that I'm looking at is this one over here, the LSB 1290D, and I think we're going to go used. And I want the square baler. I like the square bales a bit more than the round bales, but even though the round bales, the balers are much, much cheaper, but I think we're going to go square. It is red, and that's the only color we can use. So that is the Coon. And yeah, I think nothing more to say about that. There we go. Right, so we are going to buy that, but we're also going to be buying another front loader. So we're going to go with the Stoll, and I'm going to paint it the John Deere green. We'll buy that new, $8,200. And we're also going to buy a bale fork. So I did think about auto loading, but I don't know, it's quite a bit of money. So if we want a auto stack or auto loading, 16 bales, that is $70,000. So I think eventually we'll get that. But for now, we will do it manually. And yeah, we're going to be using that. So yes, we do have the Mercedes with the front loader. But I'm thinking about stacking these bales, most likely 3, but maybe even 4 high. And the Mercedes, I don't think is going to cope with that weight. So this is a fairly big tractor compared to the other ones that we've got. And even this, I think we're going to have to put the big concrete weight on the back to help keep the wheels on the ground if we go with 4 bales high, which I want to try. But if it struggles too much, we'll just go 3. That should be okay. I don't know with the baler. This baler is pretty big, so I might actually use the Voltra for baling as well. I thought I might use the Ford. And the Ford does have enough power to pull this, but barely. This requires 140 horsepower, and the Ford has got 160, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I think we'll just go with the Voltra on this one, and it's a good fit. It's a good size fit. I think any of our other tractors are going to look like they're a bit lost pulling this thing, really. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to take this to the farm and give it a quick service and probably a quick cleaning as well. And then we're gonna hop straight into baling. I'm not sure if we'll get all of the bales loaded up and put away in this episode. That'll probably be a next episode because I don't really know where to put them just yet either. So I'll have to think about that. But yeah, we'll get them made today and yeah, probably get them put away in the next episode, I would think. But we'll see how it goes. Right. So, service is what we need to do. Real quick. I'm going to drop the front loader attachment and everything off. I'm not going to drive around with that because that attachment is pretty damn big. So, let's drop this off. Well, we can actually just drop it off where it needs to get serviced. Over here. And this is, again, I think I mentioned this previously. I don't really know when we start moving things around on the farm again where I want to put the service hut. I definitely don't like it where it is at the moment, but I don't really know where else to put it. Alright. So, yes, we could have used the Mercedes front loader attachment. Not allowed in this state. Why not? Lift it up a bit. No, drop it down a bit. There we go. Right, yes, we could have used the Mercedes one, but they're not that expensive. So I thought I would just buy an extra one and keep the one that's on the Mercedes for the Mercedes. Also, I'm pretty sure the one that we've got on the Mercedes is a little bit smaller. Actually, let's have a look at that. I'm not sure if we've got the 30 or the 60 on the Mercedes. Maybe it is the 60. No, it is the 30. So the 30 is on the Mercedes, so it's actually a little bit smaller. Interesting. Right. That is that done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing washed up real quick. Then we are going to be jumping back into a time lapse. And we are going to... Oh, not close enough. PTO shaft. There we go. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, then we are going to be baling this field and the field over that side, which was wheat, and this was barley. And the field over behind this forest over here doesn't have any straw for us to bale because that was canola. So, yeah, I'm going to get this washed up real quick and we're going to jump straight into baling and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, that is baling complete, and we have a lot of bales to deal with. So we are definitely going to do that in the next episode, not today. And I also noticed that our trees has grown a bit again. So that is exciting. And even though they're still overhanging the road really, really badly, probably even worse than what they were before, I do think that my theory is correct, that they are going to get so tall that there's not going to be branches at the bottom. So yeah, they're in a bit of an awkward state at the moment where it feels like I can't see anything when I'm driving, but I still do think that my theory is correct. At least I hope it is, because otherwise I'm going to have to cut down a lot of these trees, and I don't want to do that because they look kind of nice actually. They throw a lot of shade in the yard here, which is exactly what I wanted. It was a bit too open this side. So yeah, they are looking beautiful. Anyway, we are going to get that washed up and put away, and that as well. But I thought that if these trees have grown, then, oh, and they're big. They're really big. Then the ones that we planted back here probably did as well. So I'm going to want to go have a look at that. Oh, yes, they have. Look at that. Oh, we've got loads of eggs. There's one over there, and there's one over here, and there's a whole bunch of them down here. Nice, all the way down there, and all the way down there. Beautiful. Yeah, so this area is going to close up real nice over here, so I'm very excited about that. But the thing is, like I said, we have a lot of bales. While I talk, I'm going to clean these guys up, because I see the chickens made a huge mess again. Yes, we have got a lot of bales to deal with. And these bales are going to be kept for food, effectively. For our cows that we're going to get at some stage. But we're making these bales, so we might as well keep them. Because I don't know when we're going to get cows yet, but hopefully fairly soon. So, I don't really know where the cows are going to go. But I thought, maybe they should just go somewhere like here. I mean, this is a nice big area. And that'll keep all of our animals sort of in the same place. But I thought what we could do then is maybe somewhere like over here, put in a new shed, because we're sitting on $133,000, so we could actually get some cows very, very soon, because we do have the money for it. But like I said, we need a place to put all of the bales and everything, and also the little skid steer over there. It doesn't work well in that shed, but we can put that in the shed as well. So we can put a nice big shed up here, something with a hard back that can sort of block this area off the road. And it'll obviously be helped by the trees as well, but also something that I can push the bales up against. So, yeah, to straighten them up, effectively, is what I'm saying. And I think over there could be great, with the cows maybe down there somewhere. And then we can take out all of this grass and actually make this a sort of a gravel area like this, and really make it part of the farm rather than sort of the back end of the farm. We can also cut this tree down and open up this entrance a little bit, and I think that'll make a big difference if we just do that, and it'll definitely incorporate it into the farm yard a lot more. I'll have to sort of get an aerial view of what's going on here, because we're also going to have some sort of a road that goes around here up there. But what I'm thinking is we can maybe put all of this, because these things are going to move up there at some stage when we build some new silos as well, because those are going to be broken down. So we can maybe put this back to grass instead of having this gravel, and have a road come sort of through here, maybe widen this up a bit, because this house is going to move eventually as well, somewhere into that forest over there, with the road going from that shed, and that shed's going to come down. So we could have the road sort of come down here to incorporate this part of the farm a bit more, and maybe cut down 2 or 3 trees, these 3 maybe, and bring them past here, past the chickens, and have that go up the hill over there. That could look nice as well, because then we don't have to move the chickens or anything like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. I think maybe having a road through here when all of this moves rather than have a road go right next to the field here. I don't know. That's an interesting one. But I'll have to have some... Well, I'll have to think about it a little bit. And maybe take some aerial views of that space and see what'll work best, or what I think will work best. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a ton of bales that we need to deal with, so we're definitely going to do that in the next episode. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.